As we promised that we are going to speak about a very important issue, which is global change and water shortage. We are talking about global issues which are facing the whole world. Egypt is part and parcel of our planet, and we do have a lot to do to face these challenges, or these threats to be accurate. What are we doing to face this? What are we doing to guarantee that the coming generations are not going to suffer from water shortage? All these questions and more, we are going to have an expert who is going to answer all these questions. We are very much delighted and honored to have with us Engineer Maiada Muhammad Anwar, Deputy Manager in the Egyptian Public Authority for Drainage Projects, Ministry of Water Resources and Irrigation. A very good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am, and let's clarify the main water resources in Egypt in a very clear way.
Well, first let me highlight that Egypt's water resources are the main pillar for water security, for national security, and the Egypt share for Nile water is 55.5 billion cubic meter per year, according to agreement with Sudan in 1959. And this Nile water resource represent 98% of renewable fresh water. Due to water scarcity and population increase to more than 104 million capita, Egypt is widely practicing reusing of drainage water. So the reusing of drainage water reaches now 13.5 billion cubic meter per year. Other water resources as shallow groundwater, deep groundwater, desalination, and rainfall and flash flood. But let me talk briefly about what we call Egypt water footprint. The total water demand in Egypt is about 114 billion cubic meter per year, and the imported virtual water, which is coming from imported fruits, vegetables, and meats, 34 billion cubic meter per year, and the total available water from Nile River, from rainfall and desalination is 59.25. So the remaining water gap is 21 billion cubic meter per year. This gap is closed by using of the drainage water and using of shallow groundwater.
Then, among the strategies implemented by the Ministry of Water Resources and Irrigation is the reuse of the drainage water.
Yes.
But especially in what? I mean, in the field of agriculture, for example,
Yes.
in agriculture only, in industry, and for example, to fill this gap of the factories which need water.
Mainly the use of drainage water is used for agriculture purposes, as agriculture consumes about more than 85% of our water resources.
I mean, in the delta, in the desert,
Yes, yes.
especially in certain places,
both.
according to certain weather, for example, what?
Yes, we are reusing the drainage water for cultivation, especially in Nile Delta regions, and also in Sinai. We have two mega projects, Mahsama project to transfer about 1 million cubic meter per day to east of Sinai to reclaim about 60,000 feddan, and also for Bahr al-Bar drain we transfer 5 million cubic meter to reclaim 230,000 feddan.
Could you please talk about the Cairo Water Week main themes and its side events?
Yes, let me highlight that Cairo Water Week provided an excellent platform for exchanging experiences, knowledge, and study cases and success stories. We have 5 main themes in Cairo Water Week, starting with the name of Cairo Water Week, which is water management for sustainable development, climate change and environment, transboundary water governance and benefit sharing, water scarcity, health and sanitation, challenges and opportunities, science, technology and innovation. And during Cairo Water Week there were a lot of high-level events. The first talking about the main event, which is the high-level ministerial meeting for international Islamic cooperation. Consists of 57 countries, the 4th session of Islamic Conference, and also the 3rd ministerial meeting for Delta Coalition, which consists of 13 countries, among them Egypt, France, Japan, Indonesia, and deal with integrated management and sustainable development of deltas, and cover number of themes as coastal management regions, and also financing climate adaptation projects. And the chairmanship handed over from Egypt to Japan, next chair. Now we can talk about an important event during Cairo Water Week, which is the first Young Water Professional Forum, under umbrella of International Commission for Irrigation and Drainage, and consists of 12 countries with 24 participants. And I were lucky to be one of these participants. 3-day workshop during Cairo Week aimed at building capacity of new professionals and also new generation of leaders which can deal with and capable of dealing with water future challenges. Also the fourth steering committee meeting for establishing navigational line between Lake Victoria and Mediterranean Sea project.
This is what I wanted to ask about, because of course this is great to find Western countries like Germany, to have Asian countries like Indonesia. But I think, in my humble opinion, Africa is the most important partner.
Yes.
Africa is our strategic depth.
Yes.
And when it comes to Egypt, Egypt is the Nile is Africa.
Yes.
For example, we were very happy to know that the Tanzanian president was keen to phone President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and to invite him to be there in the inauguration ceremony, or having the stone of the new dam there, which is going to be constructed by Al-Muqawwilun Al-Arab, or the Arab contractors of Egypt. I'd like to know more about the cooperation and coordination between Egypt and the African countries in this file: water resources and water shortage.